Hello and welcome to Calm English. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jake. It's so good to have you here today. Take a slow, easy breath and let your shoulders soften. There's nowhere you need to rush.
If you're new here, this is a slow English podcast. We speak slowly and keep our words simple, so you can just relax, listen, and follow along.
You don't need to understand every single word. That is completely okay. Just let the language drift past you, gently, like steam rising from a warm bowl.
And if you like, you can read the words on the screen while you listen. Listening and reading together is a wonderful, calm way to learn.
So get comfortable. Maybe make yourself a warm drink and settle into a soft chair. There's nothing to finish here and nowhere to be.
Today, our topic is simple and cozy and rather lovely. We're going to talk about the gentle comfort of soup and a warm bowl on a cold day.
The comfort of soup. A warm bowl in your hands, steam rising softly, and that first slow spoonful. There's something about soup that feels like care.
We'll talk about soup on a cold day, the smell of something simmering, homemade soup, soup when you're unwell, family recipes, bread and soup, and sharing a warm bowl with someone.
But first, let's look at a few words. We call this part today's words. We'll use them many times, so let's learn them now, slowly and gently.
Our first word is soup. Soup. Soup is a warm food made of water, vegetables, and often meat that you eat with a spoon. For example, a hot bowl of soup.
The second word is warm. Warm. Warm means a little hot, in a gentle, pleasant way. For example, the soup is warm, and it warms your hands and your heart.
The third word is bowl. Bowl. A bowl is a round, deep dish that you hold your soup in. For example, she filled the bowl with steaming hot soup.
And the fourth word is cook. Cook. To cook means to make food ready to eat, often with heat. For example, we cook the soup slowly on the stove.
So, again, our four words. Soup, warm, bowl, and cook. Don't worry about remembering them perfectly. You'll hear them many times today.
Let's say them once more, slowly. Soup. A warm food you eat with a spoon. Warm. A little hot, in a pleasant way. Bowl. A round, deep dish.
And cook. To make food ready with heat. Lovely. Now, with these gentle words ready, let's begin our warm and cozy talk about the comfort of soup. Jake.
Thank you, Emma. I think there are few things as comforting as a warm bowl of soup on a cold day. The whole world feels softer with a bowl in your hands.
Oh, yes. There's a deep comfort in it. You come in from the cold, your cheeks pink, your hands cold.
Exactly. And you wrap your cold hands around the warm bowl, and right away you feel better. The warmth goes into your fingers and slowly into the rest of you.
That's such a lovely feeling. Cold hands around a warm bowl. Before you even take a sip, the warmth is already comforting you.
It really is. And then that first spoonful, warm and gentle and full of flavor.
Oh, that first spoonful is wonderful. You close your eyes just for a moment. The cold day outside seems far away now.
Yes, soup is the food of cold days, isn't it? When the wind is sharp and the rain is falling, a hot bowl of soup is exactly what you need.
It really is. On a gray winter evening, nothing comforts quite like soup. It warms you from the inside out, and it asks so little.
Now, Emma, I have to talk about the smell. Because before you ever taste the soup, there's the smell of it, cooking slowly on the stove. Such a wonderful smell.
Oh, the smell. That might be my favorite part. You walk in the door and the whole house smells of soup. Onions, herbs, something gentle simmering away.
It really does. There's nothing like coming home to that smell. The pot bubbling softly on the stove, the warm air, the gentle smell drifting through every room.
Yes, and it's such a patient smell, isn't it? It says, something good is cooking, slowly, with care.
That's beautifully put. A patient smell. and it fills you with a kind of happy waiting. You know the soup isn't ready yet, but soon.
Oh, it does. And I love the sound too. The soft bubbling of the pot, the gentle simmer.
Yes, a pot of soup simmering away. We have a lovely word for that slow, gentle cooking. To simmer.
To simmer. What a gentle word. And that's the secret of good soup, isn't it? You don't rush it, you let it simmer slowly for a long time.
Exactly. Soup can't be hurried. You put everything in the pot, and then you wait. You let it cook low and slow.
It's true. There's no rushing a good soup. And there's something calming about that. You can't make it go any faster.
Yes. And while it simmers, the whole kitchen grows warm and steamy. The windows fog up a little. The air smells wonderful.
Oh, that's so true. A warm, steamy kitchen on a cold day with soup on the stove. There are few places more comforting in all the world than that.
Now, Emma, let's talk about soup when you're unwell, because when we're sick or tired, soup is often the only thing we want. There's a reason for that, I think.
Oh, yes. When you have a cold and you feel weak and sorry for yourself, a warm bowl of soup is the kindest thing. Soft and gentle and easy to eat.
It really is. When you're unwell, you don't want anything heavy. But soup is warm and light. It slips down easily.
Yes, and there's the warmth of it. When you feel cold and shivery with a fever, a hot bowl of soup warms you and soothes you.
What a lovely way to put it. A soft blanket inside. And in many countries, there's a special soup for when you're sick. For us, it's often chicken soup.
Oh, chicken soup. Yes, they even call it a cure for a cold, don't they? Whether it truly heals you or not, it certainly comforts you.
It really is. Maybe the comfort is the medicine. When someone makes you soup while you're sick in bed, you feel cared for.
That's so true. I still remember being a child, homesick from school, and my mother bringing me soup on a tray. Just a simple bowl.
What a warm memory. And that's the thing about soup, it's never just food.
Yes, and even when you're not sick, just tired, soup can save the evening. After a long, hard day, you don't want to cook much.
Oh, that's so true. On those tired evenings, a warm bowl of soup is enough. You sit down, you eat slowly, and the tiredness of the day begins to melt away.
It really does. There's something about eating something warm that comforts the whole body. Your shoulders drop, your breathing slows.
Now, Emma, let's talk about making soup at home. Because there's something special about homemade soup, isn't there? Something you just can't buy in a shop.
Oh, absolutely. Homemade soup is the best kind. It tastes of care somehow. Someone chose the vegetables, chopped them, cooked them slowly.
You really can. And making soup is such a calming thing to do. There's no rush. You chop the vegetables slowly, the onions, the carrots, the celery.
Yes, I find chopping vegetables for soup so peaceful. The steady sound of the knife, the little pile of carrots and onions growing.
It really does. And then you put it all in the big pot. A little oil, the onions softening, that lovely smell rising.
Oh, I love that moment. The onions cooking softly, going clear and sweet. Then the other vegetables, the water, a little salt.
Yes, and the waiting is part of the pleasure. You don't have to watch it closely.
It's true. Soup looks after itself. You give it a gentle stir now and then, taste it, add a little salt.
That's the lovely thing. Soup is forgiving. You don't need to be a great cook.
Oh, that's so true. Soup is the friendliest thing to cook. There's no exact recipe needed. A few vegetables, whatever you have. It's hard to get it wrong.
Yes, and you can use up odds and ends. A few old carrots, a lonely potato, the last of the beans. Into the pot they go.
What a kind thing about it. Nothing is wasted. The tired vegetables in the bottom of the fridge become a warm, lovely bowl of soup.
Now, Emma, this brings us to something lovely. Family recipes. Because so many of us have a soup that our mother or grandmother used to make. a soup that tastes of home.
Oh, yes. That's so true. Everyone seems to have a family soup, the one you grew up with.
It really is. And these recipes are often never written down. They're just in the head, in the hands. A little of this, a handful of that.
Yes. I learned my grandmother's soup by standing beside her in the kitchen. She never measured anything. She just knew. A pinch here, a taste there.
What a lovely way to learn, and there's something so precious in that. When you make that soup now, you're doing just what she did.
Oh, that's beautifully said. It really does feel that way. When I make her soup, I think of her. The kitchen smells just as it did when I was small.
That's so moving. And that's the magic of a family recipe. It carries memory.
It really is like that. Food holds memory so strongly. A single spoonful of the right soup can bring back a whole childhood.
Yes, and these family soups are different everywhere. Every country, every family has its own. Different vegetables, different ways.
Oh, that's so true. The soup might be different, but the feeling is the same. Someone, somewhere, slowly making a warm bowl to comfort and feed the people they love.
Beautifully put. And I love that these recipes get passed down, from grandmother to mother to child.
And when you pass it on, you pass on more than a recipe. You pass on a piece of home, a way of caring.
What a lovely thought. So if there's a soup from your childhood, perhaps learn to make it. Ask the person who makes it. Stand beside them and watch.
Oh, I love that. Learn the family soup while you can. Write it down, or just watch and remember, so that warmth can carry on long into the future.
Now, Emma, this brings us to something more. Sharing soup. Because soup is so often a thing we share, isn't it? A big pot and a table full of people.
Oh, yes. Soup loves company. You rarely make just one bowl. You make a big pot, enough for everyone, and there's something lovely in that.
It really is. There's the big pot in the middle of the table, steam rising, everyone holding out their bowl, the warm soup ladled out, bowl by bowl.
Yes, and then everyone sits with their warm bowls and eats together. There's quiet talk and the gentle sound of spoons.
That's so true. A shared bowl of soup brings people close. It's humble food. No one is showing off.
Oh, I love that. Humble food. There's nothing fancy about soup. And that's exactly why it feels so warm. It's honest, simple, and kind.
Yes. And making soup for someone is a quiet way of saying, I care for you. You spent the time. You stood by the stove.
That's so true. When someone is having a hard time, we often say, let me bring you some soup. It's a way of helping when we don't quite know what else to do.
It really is. A pot of soup on the doorstep of a grieving friend. A bowl brought to a tired new mother.
Oh, beautifully said. Soup speaks of care. When words feel too small, a warm bowl says, I'm thinking of you. I want to look after you. Let me feed you and ease your day.
Yes, and there's such warmth in being on the other side, too. When someone makes you soup, you feel held, cared for, less alone. A simple bowl, but it carries so much.
It really does. To give soup and to receive it are both gentle, loving things. A warm bowl passed from one pair of hands to another. That's care you can truly taste.
Now, Emma, we can't talk about soup without talking about bread, because soup and bread go together so perfectly, don't they? A warm bowl and a piece of good bread.
Oh, yes. Soup and bread. They're the oldest of friends. A bowl of soup feels complete with a slice of bread beside it. Soft bread or crusty bread, fresh and warm.
It really does. And there's the lovely thing you do with them. You tear off a piece of bread and dip it into the warm soup and eat it, soft and dripping.
Oh, dipping the bread. That's the best part. The bread soaks up the soup and goes warm and soft. Each bite is full of flavor. It's such a simple, perfect pleasure.
Yes, and it makes a simple meal feel full and satisfying. Soup and bread together, and you're warm and fed and content. You don't need anything more than that.
It's true. It's humble food, soup, and bread. For hundreds of years, it's been the food of ordinary people. Simple, cheap, warm, and filling. And still, it comforts us today.
That's so true. There's history in a bowl of soup and a piece of bread. People have eaten this same simple meal for a very long time. It connects us to all of them.
Oh, I love that thought. When you eat soup and bread, you're doing what people have done forever. Sitting by the fire, warming themselves with a simple bowl. It's a very old comfort.
Yes, and there's the smell of fresh bread, too, beside the smell of soup. Warm bread from the oven. Few smells in the world are as homely and welcoming as that.
Oh, fresh bread. The smell of it. And the warmth when you break it open. Bread and soup together fill the whole kitchen with the loveliest, warmest smells. It feels like home.
It really does. And it's such an easy joy. You don't need to bake the bread yourself. A good loaf from the shop and a pot of soup. And you have a warm, happy meal.
Yes, that's the beauty of it. Simple things put together that comfort us deeply. A bowl of soup, a piece of bread, a quiet table. Sometimes that's all happiness needs to be.
Beautifully said. We so often think we need more. But a warm bowl, some bread, and a moment of peace can be enough. The simplest things are often the most comforting.
It's true. And maybe that's the gentle lesson of soup. Happiness doesn't have to be grand. It can be small and warm and simple. A bowl in your hands on a cold day.
Now, Emma, there's a lovely idea I'd like to share. How a simple bowl of soup can feel like care itself. How food and love are so closely tied together.
Oh, yes. That's the heart of it, isn't it? When someone feeds you, they're caring for you. And soup, made slowly with time and attention, is one of the most caring foods there is.
It really is. Think of how it begins. From the very first day of our lives, being fed is being loved. A warm meal, given gently, is one of the first kindnesses we ever know.
Yes, and that stays with us all our lives. When someone makes us something warm to eat, a part of us feels like a cared-for child again, safe and looked after and loved.
That's so true. And soup carries that feeling so well. Because it takes time to make, you can't rush it. So a bowl of soup says, I gave you my time, I made this slowly, for you.
Oh, beautifully said. The time is the gift. In our busy world, to slow down and make soup for someone is a real act of love. It says you are worth this care.
Yes, and you don't need money to give it. A few simple vegetables, a little time, a warm heart. That's all soup asks. Anyone can give this gift to anyone they love.
It's true, and maybe that's why soup comforts us so deeply. It's not really about the food at all. It's about the care it carries, the warmth behind the warm bowl.
Beautifully put. The warmth behind the warm bowl. And we feel it, don't we? Even when we don't think about it. A bowl of soup just makes us feel a little more loved.
Yes, and we can give that feeling to others so easily. The next time someone you love is tired or sad or unwell, make them a little soup. It will say more than words.
Oh, I love that. And don't forget to make it for yourself, too. On a tired evening, making yourself a warm bowl of soup is a gentle act of self-care. You deserve it.
That's such a kind thought. To feed yourself gently with something warm and good, it's a quiet way of being your own friend, of saying, I'll take good care of you too.
Now, Emma, isn't it wonderful how many kinds of soup there are? Every country in the world has its own. So many flavors, so many bowls, and yet all of them comfort us.
Oh yes, there are countless soups, aren't there? Thick and creamy ones, clear and light ones, spicy ones, sweet ones. Every land and every season has its own warm bowl.
It really is amazing. There are smooth tomato soups, warm and red, thick vegetable soups, full of goodness, light broths, clear and gentle. So many ways to make a comforting bowl.
Yes, and around the world the soups are so different. Spicy soups in warm countries, hearty bean soups in cold ones, soups with noodles, soups with rice, each one loved by someone.
It's true, and they all tell you something about the place they come from, the vegetables that grow there, the weather, the history. A bowl of soup is a little taste of a whole land.
Oh, that's so true. When you travel, trying the local soup is one of the loveliest things. A warm bowl made the way the people there have always made it. It feels so welcoming.
Yes, and no matter where you are in the world, soup means the same thing. Warmth, home, care. Even far from home, a bowl of soup can comfort you in any language.
It really can. There's something so human about it. Everywhere, in every time, people have gathered around a warm pot, sharing a simple bowl. It's one of the oldest comforts we have.
Beautifully said. And it's lovely to try new soups, too. To taste a soup from another country, made with new flavors. It's a gentle little adventure in a single warm bowl.
Oh, I love that. And yet, however many soups you try, you always come back to your favorite. The simple one from home, the one that comforts you the most. There's no place like it.
That's so true. The whole world of soups, and still, the one your family makes is the best, because it isn't only about the taste, it's about everything that comes with it.
The memories, the people, the warm kitchen, all of it in a single bowl. No soup from anywhere could ever match the soup that tastes of your own home.
Beautifully put. And isn't that a lovely thing? That something so simple, a bowl of soup, can hold so much. Warmth, memory, love, and home, all in one gentle bowl.
It really is. The more you think about soup, the more there is to love. A humble food, and yet when you look closely, it's full of warmth and care and meaning.
And that brings us to something gentle, Emma. The way soup teaches us to slow down. More than anything, a good soup reminds us that the best things take time and can't be hurried.
Oh yes, that's the heart of it. You simply cannot make a good soup quickly. It needs slow heat and patience and time. The longer it simmers, the deeper and richer it grows.
Yes, and it's such a needed lesson in a world that wants everything fast. Soup reminds us that some good things only come slowly. You put in the time, and then you wait.
It really is. And learning a language is so much like making soup. You can't rush it. You add a little each day, slowly, and over time, something good and warm quietly grows.
Oh, I love that. Learning English is just like a slow soup. You can't turn up the heat to finish it faster. You just let it simmer, day by day, and slowly, it grows rich.
Exactly. Some days it may feel as though nothing is happening, like a pot quietly simmering. But under the surface, it's working. Little by little, the flavors are deepening. You are growing.
Beautifully said. So be patient with yourself and gentle. There's no rushing a good soup and no rushing learning. Just a little each day, and the quiet trust that you're slowly growing richer.
Yes, every word you learn is like another ingredient in the pot. A little more flavor, a little more warmth, it all adds up, slowly, into something good. One day, you'll be amazed.
That's so true. And just like making soup, learning is sweeter when you enjoy the process. Don't only wish for the end, enjoy the slow, gentle steps along the way.
What a lovely thought. Enjoy the cooking, so to speak. Enjoy the slow simmer of it. The joy isn't only in the finished bowl, it's in the quiet, gentle making of it.
Yes, that's so true of soup and learning both. The pleasure is in the slow making, the gentle heat, the patient waiting, the lovely smell. The good comes from slowing down.
Beautifully said. And maybe that's the deepest gift of soup. Not just the warm bowl, but the calm. It teaches us to slow down and to treasure the simple, warm things in life.
Yes, in a fast, busy world, a pot of soup is a little island of slowness, a warm, gentle thing made with time and care that asks us simply to wait and to be.
That's beautifully put. So perhaps sometime soon, make yourself a pot of soup. Chop the vegetables slowly, let it simmer, Fill your home with that warm smell and let it comfort you.
Such a kind thought. You don't need a special recipe or fancy things. Just a few vegetables, some water, a little time, and a warm heart. The soup will do the gentle rest.
That's the lovely truth. Even a simple bowl of soup can be a little rest for your soul. A warm, calm moment in a busy week. A small, quiet comfort made by your own hands.
And once you make it, you often find you needed it more than you knew. The warmth, the smell, the slow quiet of it. Your busy mind settles, and your whole self softens.
It's just like that, isn't it? We forget how much we need to slow down until we're standing by the stove, stirring a warm pot of soup with nowhere we need to be.
So perhaps that's a thought to carry with you. When life feels too fast, make some soup. Let the slow cooking and the warm bowl be your small, calm pause in the day.
I love that. A few vegetables, a warm pot, one slow afternoon. That's how we soften a hard week and find a little comfort again, one gentle bowl of soup at a time.
So, dear listener, this is your gentle invitation. Sometime soon, make yourself a warm bowl of soup, slowly, with care. Breathe in the smell, hold the warm bowl, and let it comfort you.
What a kind invitation. And share it, if you can, with someone you love or someone who is tired. A warm bowl passed from your hands to theirs says more than words ever could.
Beautifully said. The comfort is waiting, right there in a simple pot. The warm bowl, the rising steam, the gentle smell, all of it ready whenever you choose to slow down and make it.
The comfort of soup is always there, simple and humble and kind. You only have to make the time. A warm pot, a slow simmer, and a quiet bowl. That's all it takes.
Beautifully said, Emma. I think that's a gentle place to slow down and gather up the warm, comforting ideas we've shared today before we say our soft goodbye.
Yes, let's. Our first word today was soup, a warm food made of water and vegetables that you eat with a spoon. We talked about the deep comfort of a warm bowl.
Our second word was warm. Warm, a little hot, in a gentle, pleasant way. We remembered cold hands wrapped around a warm bowl, and the warmth spreading slowly through your chest.
Our third word was bowl. Bowl, a round, deep dish that you hold your soup in. We talked about holding a warm bowl in your hands on a cold and gray day.
And our fourth word was cook. Cook, to make food ready with heat. We remembered the slow, gentle cooking of soup, simmering quietly on the stove, filling the house with its warm smell.
4 simple words: soup, warm, bowl, and cook. If you remember even one tonight, that's wonderful. You've done so well just by being here and listening with us.
You really have. And remember the ideas we shared. How a warm bowl of soup can comfort the heart and turn a cold, hard day into something gentle and kind.
We talked about a warm bowl of soup on a cold day and the wonderful smell of something simmering slowly on the stove, filling the whole house with warmth.
We remembered soup when you're tired or unwell, and how a simple bowl, brought to you with care, can make you feel looked after and loved and less alone.
We talked about homemade soup and the calm, gentle ritual of slow cooking, chopping the vegetables, letting the pot simmer, and giving the soup all the patient time it needs.
We talked about family recipes, passed down with love through the years, and about sharing a warm bowl with the people around our table, all eating together, close and content.
We remembered bread and soup, the oldest of friends, and how a simple bowl can feel like care itself. The warmth behind the warm bowl, the love in every gentle spoonful.
And we talked about the patience of soup, how, just like learning English, you can't rush it, but let it simmer slowly, day by day, into something warm and rich.
Warm and gentle ideas. We hope they stay with you and that very soon you'll hold a warm bowl of soup and feel some of the comfort we've shared today.
Well, that brings us gently to the end of our time together today. Thank you so much for spending this calm, warm hour with us. It means a great deal.
It really does. Thank you for letting us keep you company today with gentle talk of the comfort of soup. We're so grateful you spent this peaceful time with us.
And before we go, a small, gentle thing. If you've enjoyed this quiet time, it would mean so much if you'd subscribe to Calm English. It helps our channel grow.
It really does help, more than you know. And if you could leave a like too, that's a kind way to tell us you'd like more slow, calm conversations like this.
We'd love that. And we'd love to have you here again next time. So please subscribe, leave a gentle like, and we'll keep these warm, calm hours coming for you.
Thank you, truly. And remember, you don't have to be perfect at English or anything else. Just keep going, a little at a time, like a slow soup. Be gentle with yourself.
And remember to find something warm this week, wherever you are. Make a little soup if you can. Breathe in the gentle smell, and let a warm bowl comfort you.
We'll be right here next time with another slow and gentle conversation whenever you need a calm place to rest and breathe and listen for a while.
Until then, please be very gentle with yourself. Rest when you're tired. Make yourself something warm when your heart is heavy. And take good care of your kind heart. Take care for now.